Have you said anything on social media or to a person that you now look back and regret saying that? Could what you said affect the person or the world? Imagine doing something so despicable that no one would know until there's a point where it's revealed. There are so many intelligent tech people that can find your information about you that can expose you what you said or done. Cancel culture is a big topic in our society right now, especially the Bill Cosby case where he was found guilty for drugging and sexual assaulting more than 50 women. Cancel culture has been talked about a lot on social media, and it's pretty good for the society. Cancel culture helps people hold accountable, and it helps less powerful people have a voice. It also helps marginalized people seek accountability where the justice system fails. But sometimes cancel culture can be very out of hand. There's sometimes where people lead to online bullying, violence, and even threats. In your life, you might experience someone saying to you that you didn't like, or maybe you thought about what they said. It would feel nice to hold them accountable for what they did. Well, according to anti-maximalists, they said it allows people have a powerful voice. Um, this is very helpful, especially to minorities in America. The reason being is in the past few years, minorities have been silenced and have been discriminated against over the pandemic. Over the pandemic, there has been Black Lives Matter protests because of the death of George Floyd. The internet helps us, people of color, call out those who have done racial remarks. For example, an MMA fighter, also an actress that plays Cara Dune in the show Mandalorian, Gina Carano, was unfortunately her was called out for liking Nazi behavior tweets towards Jews, also blocking Black Lives Matter accounts and being very transphobic. Then we were able to we were able for her to own up to her own consequences and having hashtag fire Gina Carano on Twitter. As you see, we're not celebrities, so helping us have a voice makes a really big difference in the world. Call out culture can be very helpful to marginalized people who seek accountability, whereas the justice system fails. This is a trigger warning as I will be talking about rape. According to Britannica, they said that the Me Too movement helps women and some men hold their abuses accountable and give matter to the awareness. This is extremely important to the victims in some situations. In some situations, a judge is involved and they don't tend to do any harm. According to Slate, in 2019, there was a case called People versus Mitchell. In this case, a homeless man tried to buy toothpaste and food with a fake $20 bill, but yet a rapist does not get a sentence. Now, let that sink in. They also mentioned that the reason for being They also mentioned the reason being that rapists don't get a sentence is because the victims don't have enough evidence to back them up. Movements like the Me Too help out victims with this matter, and people can go as far as contacting their abusers, jobs, schools, or even parents to own up for their actions. Some people do these actions to own up Some people do these actions to seek accountability, but not many not many people tend to do so. People go as far as online bullying, sending death threats, and finding addresses and a lot more. Cancel culture can be very toxic, and I see cancel culture happening a lot on this app called TikTok. There was a situation in the video where um, a woman was found being racist towards immigrants and saying that if illegal immigrants were crossing the border, then they should be working in the U.S. for free. People circulated the internet and found out the company she worked for, leading to her termination in the company. The person who called her out on the situation had to remind people not to lynch or send death threats or reveal the lady's address because it's not what she tolerates. There is also on social media platform user Kiki0908, who is a Chinese teacher on TikTok. And when teaching people how to say "how dare you," people were going crazy in the comments saying how it sounds like the N-word. People have been going far as sending the woman death threats, and she had to go make a video about the situation. Cancel culture can help people lead. Cancel culture can help people um, held accountable, but some people can take it way too far. Today we talked about how cancel culture can help less powerful people have a voice and speak up, and can help marginalized people seek accountability whereas the justice system fails. But also we talked about how cancel culture can be very toxic as people can go beyond their limits, sending death threats to other people. But you too have a voice to speak up. If you see something that is really disrespectful, bring matter to the cause. If you are a victim of sexual assault, please don't be afraid to talk to an adult. Thank you.